Growing up, I was always told, Ali, go to school, get good grades so you can go to a good college, get a degree, and make a lot of money. Now, what if I told you that you didn't need to go to college to make a lot of money? What if I also told you that the only thing you need to make $10,000 a month is an iPhone and an internet connection? In this video, I'm going to be showing you the path and journey from having zero to little capital to generating $10,000 a month. Now, there's a lot of business models out there, but the one that we're going to be focusing on is Forex trading. Some of you guys might not fully understand what Forex trading is, and it's simply trading the exchange rates across two currencies. In the same sense that you bet if stocks are going to go up or down, you would be doing the same thing across currency pairs. Now, what I need you guys to understand before we even dive into this is this game is a whole different model than our school system. In school, we were taught the more you go to school and the better grades you get, the more successful you are as a person. But when it comes to trading, your win rate could be 50% and you could still be insanely profitable. So we have to eliminate this whole chasing perfection factor. And trading every single day is actually something that will hurt us long term, and you always want to make sure that you're exposed less to the market. So you want to show up less times to the market and just only show up on test day, right? When it's ready, when you have to pull the trigger. Now, we also have to understand that if you want to take some sort of shortcut like a trading algorithm or something that's going to trade for you, it's simply not going to work. This isn't a school test where you can cheat off your neighbor. This is something where you are going to be in your own lane. You have to be locked in and put in your own work in order for this to happen, in order for you to succeed. Now, before I give you guys the blueprint, you might be asking, Ali, how do I know this works? Well, guys, this is the same exact blueprint that I've taken myself from making 0 to 10K a month, 10K to 100K a month, and soon 100K to 1 million a month. I'm not there yet, but I'm very close to finally hitting 1 million a month. And if you guys stay tuned over the next couple videos, I promise you that you'll see the announcement when I finally get it. Now, it's not only me who does this. I have over 15,000 students who have successfully replicated this strategy and taken it so that way they can make even upwards to $50,000 a month. So I can assure you that this same strategy is going to work for you. Now, guys, the very first thing when it comes to this is you need $500. This is a business. We are no longer employees. We are the owners of our business. And in business, you have to pay to play. Now, if you guys don't have $500, it is the easiest time to make $500, whether that's working a 9 to 5 or using some sort of skill that you have and leveraging that to make your own money. For instance, when I started out, I was freelance video editing and I would make anywhere from $500 to $700 a video. So just in 1 week, I was already able to generate that $500 that I needed to get started. Now, guys, with this $500, we're actually going to be trading our own personal funds, and we're going to be putting it into a live account. Now, on that live account, I need you guys to focus on only taking 3 trades a week. The reason why I say 3 trades a week is because this is going to force you to have to get picky with your setups. The charts don't set up every single day on A+ setups. But if you sit there and you stare long enough, you're going to convince yourself that it's there. So by sticking to only 3 setups, you're going to force yourself to have to be picky. Because you know that when you take that first trade, you're only limited to 2 more. And you want to make sure that you're milking every single dollar out of the market when the opportunity presents itself. Now, guys, you have to make sure that when it comes to this, you give it the right amount of time. A lot of traders are going to see 1 week where your strategy fails, and then they're going to be like, oh, the strategy doesn't work. I must find another strategy. And then that next week, their current strategy would have worked out. The markets are not set up so your strategy works every single day. That's why we have to be so picky with our setups. And we have to give ourselves extended periods of time to actually analyze the data behind our strategies. So remember, we're not here to make $1 today. We're here to make $10,000 a month. And once you have that plan in place already, the only thing that stops you from making 10 to 100,000 is just scaling up your capital. It's not about finding a better plan. It's just about having more capital allocated to yourself. So guys, we've already identified that we're only taking 3 trades a week. Now it has to come down to our risk. So I want you guys to take your $500 that's on a live account and focus on a fixed dollar amount approach, meaning that if we lose or win a trade, we're still going to be risking the same amount. Now, I want us to risk $50, which is going to be 10% of our starting capital. And I know a lot of people are going to be commenting, oh, what do you mean risk 10%? You're crazy. But if you guys think about it, when we use prop firms, they only allow us to lose 10%. So from that 10%, we end up risking 1% on our account. And if you think about it, 1% out of 10% is the same thing as 10% out of 100%. So on our $500 account, we're going to be risking $50 a trade. And every trade we take, we're just going to be focused on catching a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, meaning that we're going to be winning $150 every single time, or we're going to be losing $50 every single time. Now guys, this is the most important part. We have to focus on obtaining a 50% win rate. A 50% win rate, as it sounds, is extremely easy to do in the charts. All you have to make sure you do is stay disciplined and don't overexpose yourself, which is why we're limiting ourselves to 3 trades a week. So across 1 month, if we really stick to this plan, you guys are gonna see you have 12 trades taken and you're gonna win 6 of them and lose 6 of them. Of those 6 losses, you would have lost $300 on your account. And of those 6 wins, you would have won $900 on your account, leaving you to be overall plus $600 in profits, which would bring us to an $1,100 account balance. Now, this is where we really take our capital and scale to the next level. Because like I said, it's not about getting better at trading. It's about finding a way to make more capital. Now, I'm not affiliated with any prop firms, so I'm not here to recommend which one you guys should buy a challenge from, but I would just say do your own research and pick the prop firm that you would like to use. Now, once you've found your prop firm, we have to buy a $200,000 account. And most of these range at just about $1,000. And if you successfully did that first step, we are sitting at $1,100 right now. Now on these prop firms, they have 2 evaluation phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Now, instead of risking 10% a trade, we're going to be focused on only risking 0.5% per trade because we'll most likely only have 10% to lose. Now, once we pass these models, past phase 1 and phase 2, they're gonna hand you a live account that has the capital of 200K in it. Now, from this point, if we take our same trading system approach, where we're limiting ourselves to 3 trades a week, we're taking 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, and we have a 50% win rate, then across those 12 trades, we're gonna be up 6% at the end of the month. Of that 6%, if you guys do the math, on a $200,000 account, you'll be sitting $12,000 in profit. Now, like I said earlier, most of these firms will let you keep 80% of your profits. So of that 12%, you get to walk home with $10,000 in your pocket. Now guys, this is information that I've never really shared out there publicly, so I want to know your guys' feedback. And the reason why I'm sharing this out here is because as a person, I'm always trying to build something bigger than myself. I want to create a lasting impact. It's cool for me to make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in a month, but what's really impressive to me is when I can help other people generate that same success. So this is extremely simple, guys. All it takes, like I said in this video, is $500 into a live account. On that live account, you focus on taking 3 trades a week. Of those 3 trades a week, all you need to do is win half of them over the course of a month at a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. And if you follow this scaling plan properly, you're able to take yourself up to 10K a month in less than 6 weeks. Now, also, like I mentioned earlier, guys, it's not about getting better to making more money. It's just about having access to more capital. So once you've successfully generated your 10K a month, you can replicate this same system and just essentially stack up the funded accounts and find yourself making more profits. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also take a look at my free Telegram and my free Discord, which the links will be in the description. I will see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching.